Okay, we have a visitor here who is well aware of this diner and also the people who were responsible for getting it here and also helping Gordon get his new diner. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Frank Goebel, originally from Gloversville, New York.
How do you spell that last name?
Goebel.
Goebel?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. You're from New York, and how did you meet Mike and Gordon and the whole thing?
Well, I used to coach junior bowling at a place in Spiegeltown, right around the corner where Mike happens to live. And in my early internet days, Mike and I became friends. And one way or another, he helped me with something. I took him to the Miss Johnstown Diner of New York. And he had previously taken me to a Duanesburg, New York diner. And he developed a real fascination for diners at that point and got me to look into more of these diners on various road trips I do all over the country.
So did you precipitate him to get interested in this, or?
He says I did.
Okay, well that's a compliment, right?
Absolutely, and I hadn't even really considered it.
Well, Gordon, obviously he just loves this place was a real dog, and the one that he got through Mike was a real disaster, but he puts them together, and as a result, people are enjoying these diners.
Right. I on Mike Engle's recommendation, I stopped by the Playboy Diner 3 summers ago and met him and Val and had several photographs to prove it. And when I came here last year for the first time, I saw a slideshow on a tablet computer.
Okay.
And a picture of Gordy's Spud Boy
okay,
on the slideshow.
That's still right there right now.
Yep.
See it?
And so as we speak, there it is.
As we speak, it's still popping up.
And I say I was very happy to have met Gordy and Sal and had a nice breakfast there that morning, a nice talk. And he's been to some of the diners, the Miss Johnstown, of course, and also the Gloversville Palace Diner, another treat, just in nearby Gloversville.
Well, he has also another passion, hot dog houses. And he's taken me a couple places that all these sells hot dogs, like these little nooks and crannies. I don't know, we're up in Elmira or Binghamton, everywhere the hell he took us. But he's taken me on a lot of different trips to specific things, and everybody, of course, talks about Hot Dog Johnny's down on Route 46, New Jersey. I don't know if you run into that.
That one I haven't.
That's all they sell.
Right. There is one place that I didn't tell my friend we're going to go visit. It's in Trumansburg.
Okay.
It goes the Black Diner.
Okay.
And the whole thing is nothing more than the conductor part of an old train car.
Huh.
They build themselves the world's smallest diner. It's a hot dog. Almost hot dog only.
I've heard of that.
It's stuck on a little where 2 roads meet. It's very easy to drive right by it.
Well, on Route 80 coming into Pennsylvania, there was some railroad cars that are set up as a diner, and they even have an old Pullman car that they rent out for special events like wedding parties and stuff. But that was right on Route 80 coming across from Ohio. So that was
okay. That part I have yet to explore.
That's an interesting place. As you know, Bob Hartman, he's where that diner went from Mike, and that's where he put it together. Now you saw it in its glory out there. They had a problem, when they took it off the truck and they tried to roll it across the street and the axle broke.
Yeah, he did. Gordy did share that with me too.
That was sad.
And the thing is, when you look at the way it looks now, you would never know anything that had gone wrong.
And the other one, the one up there, the Clarksville, that got hit by a car. Some drunk hit it when it was up in Decorah.
Oh.
So they had to have that repaired. So yeah, he's been up against a lot of stuff, and the people that he's been involved with, such as you, have a really interesting tale to tell as far as keeping these things, they're alive because they're quickly disappearing. This one should have been destroyed if you looked at what it looked like before. And of course, the one that Mike Engle came up with, that thing was swaying in the wind. So it's great that these people intervene and see some hope. It's like
I tell you walk into a place like this, is the way it looks today, and you don't realize that it had a near disastrous end to its existence. It looks just fantastic every way imaginable.
When he first got here, these chairs, they were not the original chairs. They had some Greek Revival stainless steel things that had nothing to do with this era, and he tracked them down. In fact, he went to a sandcaster, and they took some of these there, and they made more.
How about that?
And this was either up in Elmira or Binghamton, and somebody had that, some foundry or whatever had that capability, and they knocked them off, and he was happy as can be, old Gordon. And then we also went up into the Poconos, where this thing kind of came from, and we went up to some A-frame, and there were some parts that he never picked up when he bought it, so he got some of these tables, additional tables. But like I said, it's been a work of love with Gordon, and so I thank you for your interest in coming out to see this place before it changes hands. But it's still got a good future. We'll see what happens on that. So thank you for coming, and I'll get you those pictures that I took of Gordon. All I got to do is give me your email address, and I'll fire up all the ones
I'll be happy to do that for you.
So, okay. Thanks again.